Congratulations to Senegal. They are the African Cup of Nations champions. Okay, look, I just want to start off by saying justice has prevailed because in this tournament, the 2025 African Cup of Nations tournament in Morocco, something fishy was going on. The first 10 minutes was proper end-to-end stuff. Morocco implemented their usual heavy pressing tactic with lots of wing play. They pressed high in Senegal's half and they didn't give them much room to breathe. Senegal played it smart and managed to keep the ball well and beat the Moroccan press on many occasions, however. The best chance of the half came to Ndia, who missed a glorious chance to put Senegal a goal up. In my opinion, he should have scored that. The game finished 0-0 at half time. In the second half, the first 5 minutes, it was all Senegal who were on the front foot. But soon after, Morocco stepped up and decided they wanted some as well. They didn't create much, but at least they did try to up the ante. The first real chance of the second half came in the 57th minute, where the ball fell to El Kaabi, who produced one of the misses of the tournament. Ezazuli had a chance minutes later as well, but the game still remained 0-0. El Anauri got an absolutely disgusting injury. Oh my god, I felt so bad for the lad. It was from a corner, the ball was whipped in, El Anauri collided headfirst with Diouf, or rather the back of Diouf's head, and he was left in a bloody mess. But like the warrior he is, he managed to continue. After the injury, the game was pretty much subdued. It was like it killed the tempo. Senegal had a goal which, in my opinion, was wrongfully disallowed in the 90th minute, where Senegal, they had a corner, they whipped in the ball, Hakimi threw himself to the ground, and the ball ricocheted off, I think it was one of the Moroccan players, and it ended up in the back of the net. Then, in stoppage time, with literally seconds to go, Morocco have the ball, Morocco have a corner, it's whipped in, Diaz gets a slight tug on the back of the neck like Hakimi did, and he fell to the floor like Hakimi did, but this time they got a penalty. Then we saw some absolutely crazy scenes. The Senegal manager ushered the players, his own players, off the pitch. He sent them back to the dressing room. That was absolute madness. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. In my opinion, the Senegalese manager was 100% right, because let's be real, Morocco paid the ref. And in fact, they've paid a lot of refs, yeah? Let's be real, that was never a penalty and Senegal's goal should have never been disallowed. But after about 5 minutes, you know what happened? The Senegalese players decided to go back to the pitch and let the Moroccans take the penalty. But then, Brahim Diaz had the ball on the spot to take the penalty. Then that absolute twat tried the Panenka and he missed. What an absolute twat. That was the last kick of the game and you decide to do a Panenka. You twat. Then, after the break, Senegal stole the ball, Mane broke with it, backheeled it to Idrissa Gana Gueye, who played it to Pap Gueye, who ran with the ball to the Moroccan box at pace, and he hit an absolute rocket of a shot to make it Senegal 1, Morocco 0. And they are officially the African Cup of Nations champions. Justice prevailed.